My hands are just not looking fab right now, and I have a zit on my face. Hey guys, welcome back. It's got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and my makeup favorites were kind of all over the place this week. I was just playing with a bunch of different things. I have one super adorable thing that I really, really like, has some new things, an old favorite, just kind of a mixture of good favorites. So let's get to it. So first favorite for the week, look at this adorable palette. So I have the one from last year. This is the It Girl Beauty Book. So I have the one from last year and it was silvery, sparkly goodness. And this one this year is this beautiful rose gold. This is just stunning. It totally sucks me in. I love this packaging. It's so happy and holiday and girly and just makes me smile. I mean, the back is really pretty. It is just this beautiful rose gold look to it. So what this little palette is a little booklet of like a full face of makeup. Let me see how I can, just a second. Okay, so this is what you have here. So you have shadows and brow products over there. I don't know why my pinky is struggling so much to point, but over here you've got shadows and brow products. In the middle here, I guess it's because I'm so right-handed, like this one's fine, but this one is like really struggling. I'm not sure why I'm having such a discussion about pinky pointing. But anywho, my left pinky isn't quite as strong as my right, so there's that. Okay, so in the middle here you've got cheek products and a highlighter and then some lip products. I have not used the lip products, but they look really pretty. And then over here at the end, you've got a powder, a bronzer, and then concealers. This is just such an awesome all-in-one palette. So let me just like quickly run through the different things in here. So the concealers I like. I mean, it's that thicker, super full coverage sort of a concealer, so it works well. Is it my favorite concealer? No, but it's cool that it's in here because you can basically do almost a complete face with this palette. I mean, I would think really just mascara, I think would be the only other thing that you would need, which is awesome. I do really like the pressed powder. It's great quality. The bronzer, I love. I love this bronzer because it's kind of warm toned. Well, it is warm toned, but it's almost got a, like a richness to it, like a red undertone, but kind of subtle. So it's not orangey, but it's got this warmth to it that's really, really pretty. So I've got that on my face today as my bronzer, and I just think it's stunning. It's so, so pretty. So I really like that. I really like the blush. It's a beautiful kind of ombre sort of a blush. That's what I've got on my cheeks today. I was just having fun playing with this palette this week in all different ways. So pretty. So let me show you this one. I'll go ahead and swatch the highlighter next to it too because I did wear that. Hello Light. It's not a super in-your-face highlighter, but it's very pretty. Like it's a very versatile highlighter, I would say. I think it could work for a lot of different situations. Well, I say it's not over the top, but I mean, that's pretty pigmented. I forgot about that. So scratch that. It's not the most like metallic in-your-face sort of a highlighter, but it does definitely have a nice sheen to it. So it does definitely catch the light. That's very pretty. I had to clean off my hands a little bit. So I went ahead and swatched a few of the shadows that I'm wearing on my eyes today. Let me try to show you in the pan. Okay, so I've got a little bit of this kind of purpley color in the middle there in my crease, and then that lighter crease shade up at the top. I've got that one in my crease. I've got this one down here in my outer corner, and then this lighter pinky shade in that middle row. I've got that on my lids, and I feel like that's a shadow that it doesn't, like, you can't fully see the goodness of it in just a swatch, but maybe you can see on my eyes, it's got this kind of subtle duochrome-y sort of a look to it that's really pretty. Not the inner corners of my eyes, that's something different that I'll get to in a second, but it's just a pretty, I don't know, a pretty pink that has a little something extra to it, which is really fun. So these are not my favorite shadows ever, but I do think that they are nice. I mean, they blend well, they are pigmented, but they're not crazy pigmented. So I feel like these are more versatile, more for every day. This isn't gonna give you some super artistic, over-the-top makeup look, but this is gonna give you a really pretty, wearable, works for a lot of life situations sort of a look. So very pretty. This palette would be just perfect for travel. I mean, you've got so many nice things in here. I do wish that the lip products maybe had some kind of a little extra covering on it or something, so maybe that's something that I would change about it, but I love the presentation, I love the packaging, really nice quality, and I like that I kind of have like a little collection starting. It's super cute, like the silver one's super cute, and then now I have its little friend, the little rose gold version. An oldie but a goodie favorite from this week, and I was trying to remember, did I just mention this recently? I honestly cannot remember, but I wore it again this week and I just love it. This is one of my all-time favorite blushes ever. This is Benefit Rockateur. If you're just looking for a really beautiful, everyday, go with a bunch of different makeup looks sort of a blush, this one is really pretty. The color of it, like the actual color that it is really pretty, that it's this beautiful, kind of like a warm rose. But I feel like what makes this just so special is what it looks like on the cheeks and the just tiny bit of very subtle sheen that it has on the cheeks. So it just barely catches the light and it just looks so youthful and beautiful and soft and natural. I don't know if you can see it there, just kind of how it catches the light. It's so pretty. So easy to use, really nice formula to it. It's not difficult to blend. It is kind of versatile that you can apply a really light layer if you want just very light application, or it does build on itself really nicely. So you've got kind of options there of how you wear it, but just a stunning color that will go with everything. Okay, y'all, this inner corner highlight and this highlight on my cheeks. I tried to apply a lot of it so you could really see it on camera, because I do feel like this is one of those highlighters that is so pretty in real life, but it's just really hard to capture in a picture or on camera. I don't feel like you can fully see the beauty of it, but I mean, every time I wear it in person and put it on my face and I'm sitting at my vanity, I'm like out loud saying, oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is part of the Too Faced Pretty Rich collection. They were so sweet and sent me, I think, the entire collection. So I will have a whole video on that collection soon for you guys, but I had to go ahead and mention this to you because I love it. This is the Too Faced Diamond Light Diamond Fire Highlighter. So here is the outside box. It's adorable. And then the actual highlighter box itself is so cute. So cute. I mean, it looks like a little jewelry box. It's even squishy and puffy feeling. And then you open it up. Look at this highlighter, y'all. Is that not fun? It's this really interesting sort of a color. I was reading that they say this is a cream to powder. I really didn't fully realize that until I read that. And yeah, it kind of feels that way. It's very silky feeling, but just a really pretty highlighter. This is it's like a gold. When I first saw this one, I didn't think it would work for my skin tone, but I think it totally does, and it's actually, I think, my favorite of the three. It's this, see, I don't feel like you can really see it in the swatch. My hands are so dry, y'all. They're just irritated because they're so dry. And I've been using hand sanitizer a lot and just don't mind my knuckles. My hands are, and we've been doing house projects, like redoing our kitchen table, so my hands are just not looking fab right now. And I have a zit on my face. Actually, 2 zits, up here and here. So we're just all kinds of over the top glam this week. So anywho, don't mind the hands or the zits. Okay, back to the highlighter. Very pretty, kind of a golden color. And it does have some micro shimmer, but it's not chunky glitter. It's so pretty. It's like it's a deeper gold with a peachy, rosy shift to it. Like you can see the pink. There's the shift of the pink, but then it's got this, like, maybe you can see it on my finger, a really strong kind of orangey gold base to it also. It's really interesting. I feel like it's something different. It's not, I don't feel like it's over the top metallic. It's really not, but I mean, when it catches the light, it's a statement, sort of a highlighter. So it's just very artistic and different. So I really, really like it. It's so pretty. Then for lip favorites, I almost forgot about this favorite. So I had to go grab it out of my purse. It's been living in my purse and I've been loving it. It's an oldie but a goodie favorite. This is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in Sugarcane. Apparently you have to say it like that. Amuse Bouche. So here's what it looks like. It is a beautiful neutral pink. It's so pretty. It's girly. It's comfortable on the lips. It smells good. Kind of has like a lemon cookie sort of a scent to it. So I love the color of it. It's very sweet and bridal. Really like the formula of it because it feels hydrating on the lips while still adhering to the lips really well. So it doesn't move around everywhere. So it almost feels like a matte, or it's like it has the properties of a matte lipstick, but the comfort of a cream sort of a lipstick. So really, really like the formula on it. It's kind of an interesting hybrid sort of a situation. And I do feel like it sets down on the lips and then wears a really good amount of time. So really good formula on it. I have multiple from the Amuse Bouche line and really like them, but this is one of my favorites just because it's such a great neutral. And the last favorite for the week, this is also from the Too Faced Pretty Rich collection. This is the Rich Dazzling High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss, and this one is in the shade Pretty Penny. So here is the outside box, really beautiful. So I do have this on my lips right now. I do have it over tawny, very lightly applied on my lips. This is a gloss that does have a base of some color, but it's not super opaque. So I still prefer to wear it with a lip liner under it, but I don't know that you absolutely need to if you like a kind of more subtle sort of a lip look. These are really pretty. They are sparkly. There it is right there. They're sparkly, but they're not chunky glitter. They've got just this beautiful sparkly sheen to them where they just catch the light so beautifully. I like this one too because it really is, I mean, the word penny in the name, Pretty Penny, really fits it well because it's not over the top metallic coppery sort of a color, but it's kind of subtle copper. So I really like that about it. So this one has some gold shimmer in it, but then also it looks like it may have some pink in there too. So that kind of grounds it a little bit and makes it sort of a neutral copper, sort of a gloss. Very pretty as far as formula, scent, all that. So it is a doe foot applicator, flat on both sides. It has a sweet sort of a scent, kind of like cupcakes or candy, but then it's almost like it has a little bit of a perfumey in there too, which normally I don't like perfumey, but this isn't over the top. It's way more vanilla cupcakey sort of a scent. Beautiful packaging on it, not very sticky at all. So it's not the longest wearing gloss, but it's a lot more comfortable. So it's a really comfortable gloss. It has a little bit of tackiness. So it does adhere to the lips for a little while, but it doesn't have that super tackiness where it's gonna stay around, you know, most of the day or anything like that. But the packaging and presentation on it is so cute, and I just love this color. So like I said, I will have a whole video on this collection, but I had to just mention a couple things. There's more that I really like from the collection too. Like I really like the eyeshadow palette too, but we'll talk more about that in that video, and I'll play with it more and I'm sure include it in a Friday favorites at some point because I really like it too. All right guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.